Comparatives and superlatives. We'll start with comparative adjectives. To form regular comparatives, we add ER to adjectives, or the words more or less. Big, bigger. Interesting, more interesting. Fast, faster. Hot, hotter. Comparatives are used to show change. For example, Joan was beginning to feel better. The tree was growing bigger every day. Comparatives are also used to compare one person or thing with another person or thing. For example, the original was more interesting than the sequel. Jasmine is faster than Kate. This month is hotter than last month. When we compare one noun with another noun, we use the word than. More interesting than, faster than, hotter than. Now let's move on to superlative adjectives. To form superlatives, we add est to adjectives, or the words most or least. Big, biggest. Interesting, most interesting. Fast, fastest. Hot, hottest. Whereas comparatives are used to compare two nouns, superlatives are used to compare more than two people or things. In this sentence, there were only two movies being compared, and so the comparative more interesting was used. If we wanted to compare more than two movies, we would use most interesting. For example, the original was the most interesting of the trilogy. In this sentence, there were only two people being compared, and so the comparative faster was used. If we wanted to compare more than two people, we would use a superlative. For example, Jasmine is the fastest in her class. Another example. This has been the hottest month of the year. Notice that we use the word the before a superlative adjective. The most interesting, the fastest, the hottest. There are some irregular comparatives and superlatives. These aren't formed by adding er, est, more or most. For example, good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Far, further, furthest. Now let's have a go at forming and using comparatives and superlatives. We'll use the adjective happy to start. The comparative is happier, and the superlative is happiest. Notice we change the Y to an I before adding ER and EST. For more information on spelling rules, click the video link in the description. Peter looks happier than Susie. The comparative is used because we are comparing two people. Wendy felt like the happiest person in the world. The superlative is used because the comparison is between more than two people. Now let's do the same thing using the adjective playful. The comparative is more playful, and the superlative is most playful. Lola is more playful than Bingo. She is the most playful kitten of the litter. As a general rule, we always use ER and EST with one-syllable adjectives. We usually use more and most with two-syllable adjectives, unless the adjective ends in Y. And we always use more and most with adjectives with three or more syllables. Is a comparative or a superlative needed? Complete each sentence using the given adjective. Add than or the as needed. Pause here while you work. Let's see how you went. My neighbour's garden is smaller than mine. Greg has been working here longer than Tina. Trish had the best day of her life. Mark is going to be more careful than last time. This hotel is the most expensive in the country. Felix climbed the tallest mountain in Australia. Choose two of the following adjectives and write two sentences, one with a comparative adjective and one with a superlative adjective. If you like, leave your sentences in the comments below. EasyTeaching.net